Hi, my name is Drew Ben Hudgens. I'm a local trial attorney here in the state of Florida. I'm talking about the various parts of an injury jury trial. One of the last phases of a jury trial is the jury retiring to the jury room to make a decision after they've heard all the evidence, after they've been instructed with the law by the judge. And they have a verdict form in their hands. And the verdict form is a questionnaire. And they answer those questions in chronology until they get to the very end. So, a typical question could be, was the defendant negligent in the operation of his vehicle? Yes or no. They'll deliberate and they'll check the appropriate box. Each question is considered and they go to the next question. When all of the questions are answered, the verdict has been, if you will, complete. The jury foreman, which is usually somebody that's been appointed to lead the discussion, is then told to go knock on the door of the jury verdict room to alert the bailiff that a verdict has been reached. The bailiff comes to the door, verifies that they have a unanimous verdict, and then notifies the judge. The judge assembles all of the litigants back in the courtroom, convenes the court back in session. The bailiff then brings the jury into the courtroom, and the judge asks the foreperson, have you reached a unanimous verdict? The foreperson usually says yes, and they ask the bailiff to get the verdict form and bring it to the judge. The judge reviews the verdict form to make sure it's appropriate, that all the questions have been answered, that it's been signed and dated. He or she returns the verdict form to the bailiff, and the bailiff gives it to the clerk. The clerk of the court has to publish the verdict. And the clerk of the court actually reads each question and each answer, and thus the verdict is rendered. And that's usually the concluding part of the basic trial. There's a whole lot more to verdicts and verdict forms. If you have any questions, call a local experienced lawyer. You can always call us here at the Hudgens Law Firm. One call, that's all.